Hey guys, my name is Said once again, and today I'm going to talk about a completely different topic that I generally do on my channel. So it is going to be why you are not signing like enough clients. I've got a lot of requests to like create this type of video because like a lot of people are there who is like getting through a lot of different channels they follow about how to get clients, even in my channel as well. But people are saying that even after watching those videos, some of them are not getting any clients. But why is that, right? What is the like fundamental thing that they are doing wrong inside their process that they cannot sign any clients, right? So today's video topic is going to be like that. So yeah, this is something completely different I generally do on my channel. So if you are ready, then let's start. So the point number one is you have to look from your prospect point of view. So what is that? Like, let me elaborate. So say for example, I Manav am a agency owner, right? Who is helping, say for example, e-commerce business owners to increase their revenue, right? And I'm doing a lot of cold outreach, but the problem is I'm not getting a lot of replies. I'm getting only like one or two replies within like 500 to 600 emails that I'm doing, right? Like and say for example, I'm getting 4 to 5 replies, and most of them are negative, maybe one or two replies, positive replies within those that like 500 600 people, right? So why am I not signing enough clients? The reason behind this is I'm thinking from my perspective that I'm an agency owner. I can help them to grow their agency, and I am trying to convince them that yes, I am the only person that can help you, right, through my messaging. But what I am missing out over here is how I am providing value to that particular person. Say for example, XYZ Mark. Say for example, Mark is a person or somebody who is opening my email, right? And they are seeing that I am also doing the same stuff a lot of people are doing, because like these YouTube videos are like watched by thousands of people, and they're all following the same technique, same lines, same scripts, right? So what is different in you, right? That is, you have to think from the prospect point of view, that what value you are giving to them that is unique, right? So think from a like prospects point of view. If you are an e-com store owner, not an agency owner, if you are an e-com store owner and you sit down to your like laptop and you open an email that is saying that, hey Mark, I am like Manav, and I can help you to not like this, but let's giving you an insight. Say for example, we help e-commerce owners to grow their sales, and we have done this for these brands, and we can do the same for you. So would you like to be up for a call, right? A lot of people are sending these type of emails. So what is different in your approach, right? You have to understand that. So think from a prospect point of view. As a prospect, would you like take action on this kind of email? Would you send a reply to this kind of email? If the answer is yes, then you are okay. But generally don't say yes just because that you have written the script or you have sent the email. Like, be completely honest, 100% honest. Would you be replying to that email that you sent to your prospect? If the answer is no, that means you need to change something, right? So point number one was like think from your prospect point of view, that whether it is adding value in their life or not. Point number two, is your outreach different? Again, kind of related to point number one, that a lot of people are using these kind of like similar tactics, that hey, I am helping e-commerce owner to actually get like $20,000, $30,000, $50,000 revenue in their store, and we have helped, say for example, XYZ company to help get to $50,000 within like couple of months, and we can help you to do the same, and whether you have time for this week to chat. This is the common scripts that a lot of people are having. I'm not saying these are wrong. Obviously these are working fine for a lot of people, but there is nothing difference in your messaging and in person's XYZ's messaging, right? You all are doing the same, so don't expect a like very different result, right, from the same process, right? You cannot expect a like different result if you are following the same approach, है ना? So the thing is, you have to be some different, you have to input some differentiation in terms of your outreaching. So the major thing you can do is having like super targeted personalization. And again, how you can do that, when you find actually somebody's email address, go and try to find out their LinkedIn, their Twitter, and their interviews, their podcasts, whatever they have done, right? Do a ton of research, right? I don't prefer like sending thousands of email every single day, and like they are super cold, no personalization. Rather, I would send 50 emails a day and with super personalization, right? So what I would do if I were you, I'll go and try to find out some particular event or a memorable event in their life. Maybe they have on a podcast with a big guy, or they have passed a statement in their Twitter or LinkedIn account or something like that, and I would mention that very thing in the opening lines of the email. So, say for example, if Mark is a guy who is an e-com store owner, and he believes, he have gone on a podcast, and there he said that he believes that logistics actually can change the world. This particular statement, and you have heard to the podcast, and you can add this line in your cold email outreach. So how you can implement, like, hey Mark, loved your idea about the logistics thing that you said on this podcast, that yes, I truly believe that logistics can change the e-commerce world. By the way, I'm Manav reaching out to you today because we actually help, say for example, cosmetic owners if they're sending selling cosmetics items. So I'm helping cosmetics business owners or e-commerce store owners to actually increase the revenue by $50,000 per month. We have done recently, say for example, help XYZ brand to actually increase the revenue to $70,000 within 3 months, right? And would love to do the same for your brand as well. If you have any time this week, let's have a quick chat over a Zoom call. So the outreach script that you are doing and I am doing is same, but the personalization that I have in the very beginning line would in like make them to read to the end of the email, because I have targeted a very like touchy point in their life, right? Because if they are on an interview and I'm like specifically mentioning that, that means he will understand that I have done a ton of research about him, and then I'm reaching out to them, right? So everybody wants to be noticed, right? So if they are seeing that I am doing a lot of research in before reaching out to them, that means they are getting noticed with like from me, right? They will be very much happy to talk more about that, because everybody loves themselves, right? So if you are making them believe that yes, you also love them, that means it will evoke what that means it will give them like a soft corner inside their heart about you, and that is why I always recommend to use some personalization to differentiate the approach from others. Point number 3 is very crucial, that is, are you adding value before you actually are asking for something? Say for example, any call books or meetings booked, right? So what kind of value you can give again? So maybe you are outreaching through social media, and you are directly, after 2 to 3 lines, you're directly saying that I can help you to grow more, right? And I'll maybe I'll try to add more $50,000 inside your revenue, right? And would you like to book a call with me, right? Again, if you are doing this, you're doing good, not bad. But always remember, if they have not gone through any value or any content of yours, right, the chances are in the lower side that you will convert them inside the first call, right? So instead, what I believe is, whether they are on, like previously they are on a call with you, or this is the first time they're coming on a call with you, before the call actually happens, actually send them some sort of value content, right, regarding to their niche or something like that, or the situation they are having, right? Before they actually come or hop into the call with you, tell them to go through with that, right? So that they can understand that you are a guy who have a lot of knowledge about the same thing, the same problem they are facing, their number one burning desire, right? And that is how you actually make sure that before they are hopping into the call, they have got immense value that you are the guy who can give them the solution about the problem they are facing, right? And that is the key to have a successful sales call. I always say that most of the sales calls are closed even before you hop into that sales call. How? By providing this insane amount of value and having a soft corner in their heart about that you are the guy whom they are looking for, right? So this is how you actually create that soft corner, by providing value about maybe what they are thinking right now, right? Or what is their problem right now. So that is one thing I always recommend to do before you go on to a sales call, right? So try to follow this, and I'll sure like it, I am sure that it will actually eventually give you more meetings booked and more calls booked, right? Point number 4 is do not copy the best script from YouTube, right? I have seen this again and again, and I have done this myself in the past, right? I used to go to Facebook or YouTube to find out the best SMMA outreach script from any guru. And yeah, obviously I am not against of any single guy out there, because like they are doing a lot of value, they are adding a lot of value to the community, they are giving a lot of good work by providing the script. But I always have seen that people do not understand why they also have the disclaimer on their profiles, on their videos, that do not use this script, like copy paste the script, right? Because like if you are copy pasting the script, if person X Y Z A B C D everybody is copy pasting the script, that means there is nothing new inside the script, and the script will eventually stop working after a few days or months, right? So always I also recommend, and I am 100% sure that they also recommend, that do not copy paste the script, right? Obviously, like you can replicate the idea from the script, and that is why they're giving it to you. And sometimes I also give a lot of scripts inside my private group inside Facebook. Link is in the description, you can go and join. I share a lot of value that I don't share in YouTube, obviously, because that is a private community. I share a lot of value over there, so you can join over there. So the main thing is that when you are actually copy pasting the script, you are actually not differentiating yourself from any other, right? That I just talked in point number 2, that you have to do some differentiation, right? And that is why I always recommend that grab the piece of script, read it through, and understand how or what is the mindset behind the successful script, and then try to replicate that in your industry or inside your program training or whatever you do, right? Do not exactly copy paste those same words. Why? Because like other people are doing same copy paste stuff, right? So again, try to grab those scripts, but do not actually copy paste them, right? Try to add your own essence inside them, your own personalization inside them, and then use them, right? I'm not against any scripts, but again and again I'm saying, do not copy paste the best script from YouTube or any other social media channels, right? Let's move on to the last point of the video, that is point number 5. And this is again another crucial, that is, if you're not getting any clients or more clients, that means you have some loopholes inside your business. And what are the loopholes? It could be anything. Say for example, if you are doing email marketing and people are not opening your emails, that means you have a loophole inside your email headline, that is the headlines are not exciting enough for people to open. If people are opening your email but they are not taking the call to actions that you're providing, that means your call to actions or your email body has some loopholes. That is why they're not clicking on the call to action or not taking that action. If you're having a VSL and landing page, all this stuff, and if nobody is giving you the email in the sign up page, that means you have something wrong or you have a loophole inside your VSL, right? So try to be familiar with the numbers, where you are getting your numbers getting lower, right? If your numbers are getting lowered in the email open rate, that means your loophole is inside your email headline. If it is in the call to action phase in the email, that means your loophole is in the body or call to action in the email, right? Same thing with social media outreach. If you are getting a lot of friend requests accepted but not getting a lot of replies when you actually are greeting them or sending them message the first time, that means your loophole is inside your niche that you have selected, right? Whether you have selected one niche and you are outreaching to people who are not correlating your profile with you, whatever people you are outreaching, Say for example, you have a niche on coaching program and you are outreaching to people who are into the roofing or solar industry, and you are saying that I can help you to increase your sales, right, with social media marketing. That is completely bullshit, right? So yeah, again, try to like correlate your messaging with your profiles, with your what to say, whatever you are trying to do, because like if you have loopholes, your numbers will get lower, and your meetings booked, your clients closed will be inside the lower number, right? So again, try to find the loopholes. You can easily find them if you have a track of your numbers. Say for example, if you are like having 100 people outreaching 100 people, you are getting like 50 open rates in terms of like email marketing. If you are getting like 50 to 60% open rate, that is good or moderate. And but after that, if you are getting only 1 or 2% of reply rate, that means the loophole is inside your content of the email. So try to look at the numbers, the statistics of your outreach methods, where the numbers are dropping like significantly, and you have a loophole there. Try to fix that loophole, and you will eventually close more clients. So yeah, that's it for this video, guys. If you have loved this topic, give it a thumbs up and comment below what is your thoughts, or if you have any feedback. And don't forget to subscribe to this channel, because I upload this type of client getting updates, client getting videos every single week. That is it for this video. Manan this side, signing off. Bye bye.